If you've ever wondered what happens when two completely different worlds collide, not with noise, but with grace, then Between Two Scars might just be the emotional roller coaster you didn't know you needed. Today on Flicks and Veals, we're diving deep into Between Two Scars, a powerful 2026 Nigerian romantic drama featuring the brilliant Clinton Joshua, the graceful Ifeka Doris, and the ever-captivating Charity Iwezulu. But before we get into it, disclaimer, this review is inspired by content from Selassie Ibrahim TV. All credit for the original movie production goes to the rightful creators. This review is strictly for commentary and entertainment purposes. Now, let's talk about this film. First impressions. When laughter meets loneliness. The movie opens in what seems like a polished, high-profile political environment. Daisy's mother is constantly traveling: Rome, Nairobi, New York, Dubai. Important summits, big meetings, global recognition. From the outside, prestige, power, influence. But from Daisy's perspective, absence. We immediately see a subtle emotional crack forming. Daisy isn't lacking money, she's lacking presence, and that right there is the first scar. Then comes Alfred, and how do they meet? Not at a glamorous event, not through mutual friends, not through destiny wrapped in fireworks, but through a broken-down car. Isn't that just life? The car scene, comedy that softens the heart. Let's talk about that driveway scene. Daisy trying to reverse her car while Nicodemus gives unnecessary 180-degree instructions. I was laughing, but I was also paying attention. That scene does something very clever. It humanizes Daisy. She's not just Madame Honorable's daughter. She's awkward. She's slightly stubborn. She's trying to prove she can manage on her own. And when the car finally breaks down outside Alfred's area, it becomes symbolic. Her life, well-oiled but emotionally overheated, is about to change. Alfred, soft-spoken strength. Alfred enters the story gently. No dramatic slow-motion entrance, no arrogant introduction, just a simple, "Can I check it?" And what stands out? He doesn't ask for money, he doesn't flirt aggressively, he doesn't try to impress, he just helps. In today's world, that alone feels revolutionary. He fixes her battery connection and warns about the radiator, and when Daisy tries to pay him, he refuses. That moment, that's the second scar being introduced. Because Alfred isn't just poor, he isn't just a delivery guy, he's a man shaped by hardship. We later learn about his father's death and how his family tried to strip them of everything. His mother, the mama bear, fought back. That trauma, that resilience, that's Alfred's scar. And it's beautiful how the film doesn't scream it at us, it reveals it slowly. The class divide, the silent tension. Now, here's where Between Two Scars becomes more than just a cute love story. Daisy is wealthy, influential, protected. Alfred is hardworking, modest, protective of his sick mother. When Daisy's mother calls during the drive and assumes Alfred is the new hired driver, we see it, the class line. Daisy lies, Alfred plays along, but the discomfort is there. And here's the question I want you to answer in the comments. Do you think Daisy was protecting Alfred or protecting herself? Because sometimes we lie not to shield others, but to avoid conflict. Mama bear versus political mother. One of my favorite contrasts in this film is between the two mothers. Daisy's mother, powerful, always traveling, protective through control. Alfred's mother, ill, present, protective through sacrifice. Both love their children deeply, both carry scars, but one protects with influence, the other protects with endurance. And that dynamic is going to matter a lot as the story unfolds. The mechanic scene, subtle brilliance. Let's revisit that mechanic scene. The mechanic tries to exaggerate the issue, talking about changing the gearbox and making Daisy panic. Alfred calmly checks the car. Fan belt issue, radiator overheating, gearbox fine. Simple. That scene is not just about cars, it's about truth versus exploitation. It's about knowledge protecting the vulnerable. And symbolically, he doesn't just fix her engine, he restores her confidence. That's powerful storytelling. Chemistry. Is it love or is it comfort? Daisy offers Alfred money again. He refuses again. She insists on dropping him home. He jokes about the car being emotionally stable. Their conversations are light, playful, comfortable, but there's tension beneath it. Daisy feels normal around him. Alfred feels cautious around her. His mother even warns him, friendship is fine, but remember where you stand and where she's coming from. Ouch, that line hit me. Because love across class lines isn't just about feelings, it's about reality. Hiring him as driver. Romantic or risky? Now, Daisy decides to officially hire Alfred as her driver. Is that sweet? Is it selfish? Or is it subconscious control? Think about it. She says he makes her feel normal, but she's also placing him in a position of service, even if unintentionally. This is where the title Between Two Scars becomes genius. They are not just between wealth and poverty, they are between emotional wounds, between pride and vulnerability, between love and caution. Acting performance review. Let's give flowers where they are due. Stars. Clinton Joshua delivers Alfred with quiet strength. His facial expressions say more than his dialogue. That calm smile, layered. Star. Ifeka Doris plays Daisy with a perfect blend of elegance and awkward curiosity. She doesn't overact the rich girl trope. She softens it. Star. Charity Iwezulu as Mama Bear. Emotional depth. Her fragile but firm presence anchors the story. The chemistry is not loud, it's slow burn, and sometimes that's better. Themes that make this movie special. Here's why this film stands out. A. Love without performance. Nobody is trying too hard. Their connection grows through small acts. B. Generational trauma. Both families carry wounds from loss, betrayal, and pressure. C. Power and perception. Daisy's mother represents political influence. Alfred represents everyday struggle. D. Pride versus vulnerability. Alfred refuses money repeatedly, not out of ego, but dignity. But let's be honest, is everything perfect? Not entirely. At some points, the pacing slows down a bit, and I personally would have loved slightly deeper insight into Daisy's internal conflict about her mother's expectations. But overall, it holds your attention. The big question. Is this relationship sustainable or is it headed toward heartbreak? Because the closing musical sequence hints that something might go wrong. This is the end of the love story. That line gave me chills. Are we watching the beginning of something beautiful or the calm before a storm? What do you think? Drop it in the comments. Final rating, 4 stars. I'm giving Between Two Scars a strong 4 out of 5 stars. It's emotionally intelligent, it's socially aware, it's romantic without being unrealistic, and most importantly, it makes you think. Now, let me talk to you personally. If you've been enjoying my reviews but haven't subscribed yet, please support your girl. Lately, the numbers haven't been moving the way I hoped, but I believe consistency meets grace. If this review touched you in any way, subscribe. Comment your thoughts, share with someone who loves Nigerian romantic dramas. And please encourage me. Your support truly keeps this channel alive. Also, if you're new here, welcome to Flicks and Feels, where we don't just watch movies, we feel them. Let's grow this community together. So tell me, would you risk love across class lines, or would you protect your heart? I'm waiting in the comments.